I do like Comanche. It is a good map that doesn't get played enough. When it loads, fucking Steam games. Please don't tell me the game's crashed already. It seems like it's frozen. God damn. Oh no, it's good. Why aren't any of my factions unlocked? The server. Fab. Please don't tell me he's put me in the exact same server. Alright, guess I'm using the server browser. Play a bit of Crete. My second favourite map, next to Foy. And we've got no fucking officer and no fucking... Oh well. Guess I am playing officer. I'll just take this.
We aren't doing very well.
Fucking hell. I got 6 kills and 1 assist though, just through binary charging. And never shot back.
I'm not sure this is the best strategy.
Dude, it's fun.
And my backspace doesn't seem to be working. What is going on?
I mean, normal play is boring, seriously. Like, you got charged just one building, there's like, on access from our side, it is like, basically, way from our
I'm gonna have to mute these guys for fuck's sake.
Everyone, go, 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 go.
Ich brauche ein Funkgerät, sofort! Feuer genau hier! Schickt die Dreckskerle zur Hölle!
I'm gonna have to fucking kill this guy. And that doesn't work. Oh, no, it doesn't.
Leitstelle, hier Gruppenführer! Schickt Bomber hier rüber! Kommen!
What the fuck is this guy?
Nicht so dicht beieinander! Verteilt euch!
Wow.
Verteilt euch!
Fucking block.
Nicht so dicht beieinander! Nicht so dicht beieinander! Verteilt euch! Nicht so dicht beieinander!
Man, am I glad that guy's dead. Oh, damn. They got a sniper in there. Far right flank. Fuck.
Benötige Artillerie an dieser Position! Bitte bestätigen! Nicht so dicht beieinander! Verteilt euch!
Charge.
We're winning without
That guy's gonna get muted as well in a minute. Oh well, we won. No biggie.
GG. Can we just all do this? It would be so fun. I would love that. Yes, everyone, come on. Every radio man, be rifleman, because there's very many kind of quick point. Please, support guys, just do it for one fucking round.
Do not want to play Dog Red.
Be a man. I know.
Come on, please. Let's go.
That guy's getting muted.
Brauche Hilfe!
Kamerad! Führungsstelle meldet, wir haben Cäsar gesichert!
Scheiße! Ich gehöre zu euch! Gib mir Deckung! Ich lade nach!
Hey, ich bin hier!
Why are people like this hyper in the morning? Well, it's not even morning, but still. Shot. What? That was bullshit. I was like stood clearly behind most of that wall. Oh well. Sometimes the flamethrowers do freaky things in this game.
They ruined this game. I mean, if they realize that we can just all gonna do a flamethrower, I like like 2 flamethrowers are enough to just ruin us all. I mean, it's good. The flamethrower should have those qualities, but I would wish it would just look all would be just like rifles with bayonets. And I mean, maybe you're allowed to shoot the rifle, but would be just fun. But most of those players in this server don't want to do that. That's unfortunate. Just little cowards. Built in.
Oh, that was nasty.
Gib mir Deckung! Höre gerade, wir sind auf Bertha!
Occasionally, like, the bullet penetration in this game works in your favor. Other times it doesn't. Because yesterday, when I was streaming, for example, I was shooting nearly an entire belt of MG42 through a wall to kill out 3 guys on, I believe it was St. Lo.
Oh no, we just charged straight on you. We got him. No. No.
And
We need to.
I don't know, it's just, it didn't kill anyone,
Everyone together. Wait here.
which seemed like a bit of a bit bollocks to me.
We didn't care about just see this charge. Why the fuck did your team attack me? Then watch a different way. Or wait on just might would have gone if it wasn't low from you as slowed. Well, look at the time. No. Come on guys, let's go. Oh, you gun right. Alright. Alright. Alright.
Go far right,
All
far
right.
right.
Alright. The fucking SMGs, man. They're all taking guns of SMGs because they know we're doing it. It's ruining it entirely. But it's still fun.
This guy keeps
Dude,
talking.
if we're like 5 guys, we can charge.
Like, some of the things he has to say are valid, sure, but like, I think they're just trying to cheese the game by going full rifles at the minute. And I just want to go rifle just because I enjoy it a bit more. Bullet actions are somewhat more satisfying than the other weapons in the game.
Verteilt euch!
Oh, tut mir leid! Nein!
Scheiße!
Okay, and they're just flanking us from all directions now. Particularly my deaths yesterday in this game were just people walking in front of me when there was an enemy in the way, so damage got mitigated by the friendly fire thing. So rather than the bullet going straight through them and killing the other guy, I think it reduces the damage somewhat, I'm not sure. That'll do. Okay. Let's try to go up the very dangerous route. And we won. I see why. That they're literally all going for kills with the bayonet. Bit of dog red action. Time to get absolutely massacred by MG42s. I don't know. I flanked in yesterday's stream. I flanked up the right side and took them all out with a BAR, and it seemed to work pretty effectively. So let's see if we can replicate that this time around. Although if doesn't matter, MG42 time, because people that would take non-automatic weapons on this map. Yeah, you're gonna have a bad time against the MG42. I always forget that there's that initial time to wait for everyone to load in. I feel like there's one decent place for the MG42 on this map, and it's this little bit right here. Although, to be honest, yesterday I camped this spot and all they did was call in support on this position, because I was absolutely wrecking them. Yeah, you see my point.
Hey, Rakete!
You just gotta be careful in case guys come up here, because occasionally they surprise me because I'm aiming all the way out there and I can't see them. So it's usually the case where I just don't look down the sights until I see somebody in the smoke. Like then, for example. And I'm out of ammo. Luckily somebody else had my back with that flamethrower guy. It's one thing I really enjoy about this game. It's actually advantageous to shoot for the flamethrower on the back, because whoever walks through it is pretty much dead. And that's the reason why you don't scope in. There's people. Seems like they're all coming up this flank there. I'm pretty sure there's another guy, yeah, with a rifle grenade. Just gotta wait for him. I mean, I could move back, but there's no reason to give up this position. But I keep being able to see that guy, then I can't. It's a bit weird. some guys walking up on us.
Das ist eine Rakete!
Possibly.
Rakete! Kopf runter!
And it was a friendly, but I didn't kill him, so... This is great just for watching this tank and this bits. Just because it's the most likely way they come into A. If you watch that tank though, it's pretty much where they all gather around. Most of the time they don't watch this flank of it. Just a really good position. Looks like they've blown up B, or they've got into the far bunker, is what I mean. So that 30 cal was shooting pretty much dead over. Possible that they're going to come up this main channel now. Okay, so that's definitely on my position. I am just going to stay put because I'm actually going to put myself more in danger from the shrapnel if I stand up, so...
Hey! Rakete!
And they blew up A. Well, the bunker anyway. So they're definitely going to run across this channel now.
Oh, verdammt!
The guys under the fucking tank. I need to be really conservative with my ammo, just in case they come around, so... Yeah, and that's the reason why... Shit. I'm gonna have to run away.
Ich muss nachladen! Hey! Ich bin hier am Nachladen!
No, I have no mags. Apart from this last belt. It's just worth me staying here, to be honest.
Ich nehme ein, Männer!
I have no clue what's going on right now. Get back a smidge. They definitely still have a 30 cal in that far bunker. If I can get eyes on him from here. That works too. I think I got him. I'm literally going to stay in here for now because I don't really have enough ammo to sustain that position anymore. So unless somebody calls in for ammo.
Ich brauche mehr Munition!
I know what I might do. I might see if I can get that 30 cal. If that guy's still there.
Ich lade nach!
Oh, well, it's not here. Okay, let's
Feindliche Infanterie!
they haven't actually blown that up yet. Oh, it was almost certain that they'd managed to get there. I very rarely use the bunkers because they're just massive targets. For that, exactly. That is why you don't go in the bunkers. Yeah, they just bazooka you and you get fucking wrecked. Fucking cool bit, but yeah, what the hell? Oh, well, we won anyway. And yeah, you see exactly the reason why you have the MG42, because yeah, I pretty much outclassed everyone in that particular round. And just insta-lock bazooka. Yeah, trying to get to that tank that I was shooting at is pretty much the main objective, because bazooka doesn't launch directly at where you're aiming. Surprisingly, it can either go a little above or a little below. I usually find it goes above where you're aiming, so I try and get as close as I can without... Yeah, luckily I got it there, but it can be a little bit difficult if you're just crouched somewhere. There's a guy up there, but yeah, see, that time that went pretty much directly above where I was aiming. So you've got to bear that shit in mind, that it's not 100% accurate. I cannot believe I'm still alive. I may not be for much longer, because that guy knows where I am. Just to always go up this way is another thing. Oh no, I wanted that. Fuck! Come back. Now they should theoretically be able to hold this.
God, help me!
So the MG42 works really well for holding down objectives, because you can just spray it and everything dies. Except when you miss like that. I need to grab a pistol. That will help. using the tanks to sort of scout people out is really, really useful. Yeah, that one directly above where I was shooting. Aiming even. Hopefully I did get some guys with that there. The reason why it's good to take MG42s is because obviously you don't get the ammo reserves from other weapons. And I failed that one. MG42 has plenty of ammo, so you can pretty much last until you cap, theoretically. If people would have moved up, you know, it would have been okay. Actually, let's take this grease gun. Damn. The amount of recoil that you get from the grease gun is actually quite substantial, so but I find it's more accurate than I actually prefer a front blade as opposed to like the post, the thick post that the MP40 has. That's why I take the Springfield over the Grand as well.
HQ just reported we taken Able.
Just because I like a thinner point of aim, because it allows you to be a bit more accurate, I think, because you're using a pinpoint a bit more. Oh, well, those guys are dead.
We got a sniper!
I already have a pistol. Silly. I totally forgot I had the pistol. I would have used that rather than take the shit. Well, that guy. Shit.
Hey, we're too close. Spread it out.
Sorry, while I concentrate. There we go. I don't think he's dead, actually. I'm gonna go this way. Try and take the bunker. Is there a lot of dudes coming?
Hey, reloading here! Over the scraping run! Fuck!
Oh, shot from the back. That's unfortunate. I was really fucking risky going up there with the Springfield, to be honest, but I'm not, oh shit, I don't even have a grease bolt, so very risky. I'm actually just going to take grenades and have a bolt. I don't know, can I afford? No. I was thinking maybe taking the TNT, because not only is it good for blowing up those certain objectives, but if people see it, it's got quite a long fuse, so it's actually a fairly decent method of keeping somebody down. Because if you throw it in there, it doesn't go off for absolutely ages, so it can somewhat distract people from taking positions. So have no clue why we're pushed all the way up here and we've not even taken a beat yet. Have these folk. Oh, I can just get killed because I naturally assumed they'd covered the bunker, but there's somebody in there still. Let's try going up the right flank again. I swear my bazooka would really come in handy just for taking out bunkers, but
I'm gonna throw a smoke grenade!
so one thing I'm not a big fan of is not being able to have smoke grenades when you're a demolition guy, but I suppose that makes sense. Or an engineer or whatever the role is. I can't believe I missed that guy. Shit. See, even with a grease bolt, it can be fairly difficult. Now you go up the far left flank, because there's a bit there that hardly ever gets defended. Hopefully they've not actually closed the door yet, because that's the way... No, they've closed the door. Fuck. But, yeah, there's this way into C which not very many people know about. You just go through this door here. Okay, I'm just gonna go in here. They will follow me probably, but...
Fuck!
Open that. Got this corner. This is almost definitely the best to defend the position, but you can't really do it against 3 guys simultaneously though. You know what? Just for this point, I'm going to take the grease gun. Just because it lends itself a lot better to defense when you're trying to take a point. Anything that can suppress the enemy is just super useful. Not to say that rifles can't do that too, but they're just a lot less effective. Especially when an MG42 fucking rips you in the side. If I go down this way, should be a bit easier though. This is for long form engagements like this. Like there's a guy up there, but oh, maybe I will kill him in one shot from this distance. But I think there's another guy there. Damn. Still way ahead of everyone else in terms of objectives and kills, but I think the majority of that's from the MG42 in the last game. Well, round. But yeah, this is actually, that actually surprised me, that headshot at that range is something you should not really be able to do with this gun, because it's pretty much just a pipe. Well, they did use this in Vietnam as well, which is well, they used an updated version of this. This is another flank that you can take, but it's usually guarded. But in this case, yeah, well, there was one guy, but okay, that should work. Fuck! Oh dear, that was such a good clear as well. I can actually afford a heavy kit now, so that's the one thing I was waiting for. But now that I know about that weakness, I'm just going to exploit it. So I don't know. This game is superb, and I've been playing it. Well, not for that long. Not since it came out. I did play a little bit of the mod version. In Insurgency, but I genuinely believe this is a better game. Okay, it might be just worth holding this corner for a tad. Oh, of course, that sod's fucking low that was. Just turn your back and then instantly get shot by the Kar 98. I don't know, the reason I'm not going on the other flank, which is what I prefer, because it's usually less guarded, is that MG42 seems to be absolutely hammering us at the minute. I don't know why I'm coming out here, I should be going out the side entrance, because, again, that is where the MG42 absolutely tears you a new one. And if you get guys to the... If you get an officer, that is just prime target for a Stuka or artillery bombardment. So yeah, there's a lot of running, but fuck it. Yeah, this is a little more guarded than it was before now, and there's potentially the risk of coming up this way is getting shot in the back like that for the fucking second time, but from a different direction, and well, this guy seems to have made it in to the left flank now, so maybe I'll change it up and try going in that side again. I mean, if we keep up the assault like this, we're going to beat them anyway, because we have more waves, but, yeah. Great, so I initially thought it was clear, and then, nope. They're just playing a lot better than this team is, and I think... No, I thought they were all still doing all riflemen, which they were last game, and hopefully they've got some fucking sense now. Things that I've changed myself from riflemen. Well, not riflemen, but from a rifle.
Just give me a second!
Because bolt actions are not suited for this sort of combat. And you cannot take that the Grand as this class. Well, I got 2 of them. Well, using a bazooka in that enclosed space is not a good idea. Neither was shooting at friendlies. There are some aspects of this game which do not live up to like realism standards, but I don't think it's really supposed to be for that. And now this guy's gonna fucking... Yeah, that guy was just spamming his voice chatter in the last match and was really doing my head in. To be fair, I'm not using my grenades, but to be honest, I don't really feel safe enough to use them a lot of the time. So I'd rather see what I'm throwing a grenade at.
Help me!
Okay, if this works, I could actually make this work. Now to open the gate. God damn. I knew that guy was there. But that should help. Because if our guys get there in time, especially our flamethrowers. Oh, fucking MG42. Looks like I'm gonna have to go a different way. They seem to be going up this flank quite a bit, but I've outgunned them a few times with the grease gun. So maybe we can make it work. They've only got 2 waves, so we're definitely going to win anyway. Not if I die like that, but there was a fuck ton of guys. But I saw at least 3. Still fucking miles above everyone else somehow. I don't know, I suppose the issue is it's good if you have 1 or 2 flankers, which is the role I usually enjoy playing. But at the same time, it's very difficult, because if everybody flanks, they'd redistribute where they put all their guys. Hell. Where that guy is. I think I might just throw a grenade up there. Really? There are some disadvantages of such a slow rate of fire. For example, that instance there where I was either too slow to aim for that guy or just simply because the rate of fire of the weapon. It missed. If I had like a... Oh, that guy is so fucked. BAR is actually a fab weapon, but I never usually play support when I'm playing as US. usually because if there's an opportunity to take the Springfield, I'll just grab it because yay, we actually took C. But yeah, if there's an opportunity to grab the Springfield 1903 A3, like, I'll take it because it is simply my favourite weapon in this game. It's just got the nicest sights, I believe, out of any of the revolt actions. And maybe it's time to retake it now because I'm not in a closed environment. What the hell, I'm not going to be sneaking up on anybody, so I'll take the bayonet as well. And that's that guy that was spamming command shit before. But yeah, I've been working my way towards unlocking the other melee weapons and particularly the rifle cloth for this weapon, but I believe I'm further ahead with Car 98, so which makes sense.
Find cover, Stuka! That's a rocket!
I'm gonna spam this guy with grenades because I'm really fucking scared. I may have got him with one of them. Well, there's a dead guy there, which may be him. His leg's blown off, so it's a fair assumption. Well, I must have got him with the grenade. Ugh, I already have this unit. Oh well. I didn't get MVP, which is surprising. Considering I'm on 40 kills, although no objectives because flanking. And it seemed to be dead. I seem to be the one that pushes in and then gets taken out. But I'd soften them up, I suppose. Yeah, let's play a bit Bastogne. Recently finished watching Band of Brothers because I don't know, I've just run out of things to watch and I'd never seen it before and I heard it was good. And found like the episode surrounding Bastogne were particularly interesting in terms of how fucked up the US almost got. They just left their like 101st Airborne Division to defend this town while they were completely surrounded, and it took them, I don't know, I think it may have been a few months before they came and rescued them with a major infantry force. I think it was I want to say the 2nd Army, General Patton. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah, it's just it was a really interesting thing to actually see on screen. And if you've not seen Band of Brothers, I highly recommend it because it was great. Even though a lot of the actors in it are British, and you know, a lot of them are British TV actors that I see quite often. So like in TV roles, but they've moved on to bigger things now. But it shares a similar. It's sort of similar in respect to Saving Private. No, not Saving Private Ryan. Well, it is similar to that, but in terms of the cast and how it's cast, it was similar to Black Hawk Down, because Black Hawk Down also has a fuck ton of British guys in it. Like, quite a lot of the main roles are either British or, you know, because Ewan McGregor's in it, Orlando Bloom, and what else? That Welsh guy who plays Hornblower, I want to say Ewan Rion or something like that. ironically, they all die apart from Hugh McGregor. I think, well, they either all die. Orlando Bloom pulls out the chopper at the beginning, and then I think Ewan Rion is the one that gets has an epileptic fit just before all of the action starts. So. Well, that guy's dead. Oh, well, no, we had nobody defending the right flank, obviously. Usually I would try and take the appropriate unit for the battle, so in this case I'm playing as the airborne 101st. Unfortunately, don't always get the right unit for the battle, so for Breville, for example, that was fought entirely by British paratroopers, which aren't even in the game yet. I hope that was dead. I have no choice but to push. Well, he's dead now. I don't know. I need to look at the worn version of this weapon as well, because the cloth wrap looks pretty decent, but I don't know what the worn version looks like. Oh shit, well he's pushing up now. Oh shit, there's a Springfield as well. I was going to say it might be worth grabbing a Garand just for the semi-automatic for that bit, but couldn't see one. Our machine gunner seems to be dead always, so the machine gunner, especially on defense, is such an important role, and people don't tend to do it correctly. Like, just suppress them constantly, just like keep firing.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, they're all dead. There's a guy over there I want to deal with, but the problem is with this position on the flank, you're pretty exposed to all this shit. That guy's really far away. Until you get a bead on him. I don't think I got him, but yeah, free pistol. I will grab that. Just hide behind this Sherman. Remainder of Sherman. What? I could barely see that guy through the smoke, but he saw me and knew exactly where I was. God, what is going on with this? Can't decide if it wants to be green or whatever. I should be taking other shit, but I don't really want any of this, so I guess I grab smoke. I do not I don't think taking smokes is a good idea, personally. Because if the enemy picks it up, it's just you're dooming your own team, really. So unless you're taking fire on the approach, then it's fairly useful. I feel like this, because they're definitely in A at the minute, so maybe worth just throwing a smoke in. Chaos. German guys. Damn, that grenade was just thrown at exactly the wrong time.
I need a radio, guys!
We got a sniper! Enemy sniper! Get down!
Right. Well, we're hanging on anyway, that's the main thing. Probably shouldn't have thrown that, but I have no clue why I chose to. Suppose I just want to use him.
Radio needed! Radio needed!
Oh, that guy got absolutely nailed. Just hide in this foxhole and reload.
Watch my back! Reloading!
I feel like we're getting pretty close. So.
Shit, that's a bomber!
Oh shit. I'm just gonna hide in this hole and hopefully it misses me. I can't see them half the time. We don't have a sniper in. Well, we do. It's fairly. I'm actually just going to take it because it will be fairly useful. Just have a little bit of extra vision. Unfortunately, when you're being suppressed like that, it doesn't really matter what weapon you have, you're equal in both. One thing this game does right is suppression, and the explosions from grenades definitely throw your aim off, and that's a good thing. Like, I appreciate that because I do look at realistic games. Unfortunately, it does not make it easy to shoot shit. Move, because I will not be able to hit shit from those grenades. Grenades? They're pretty fucking massive grenades, artillery. Well, successful defense gets blown up by a fucking 250-pound bomb, but yeah. Successful in the sense that they didn't take the point. And I shall grab. Somebody's already got. No, actually, beds have more MGs than snipers. And the MG is super useful on this map. Suppressing them. You saw in that last round how effective suppression was. And those guys weren't even really doing a good job of it. They were trying to push up, like. Whereas what you should be doing really is waiting till all of your guys are passed, and then may not be hitting shit, but just aim for the general direction of where the traces and fires coming from and suppress the shit out of them. Now I'll move up a bit. God damn, it's so difficult to find a decent. Well, good I ran out of ammo just then. Jesus Christ, that was close. Yeah, this place, it is a decent rest, but it's not so great when it comes to them not being able to see shit. Like, most of the time, even though you're supposed to look for cover first, I look for concealment first. This is often, like, much more useful. That was a bit close. Now I need to find another position because there are definitely guys on this flank over here. That smoke is not going to help me one iota though. That smoke grenade. Okay, switch to pistol when I'm moving, and then as soon as I get up here, do that. Because that absolutely wrecks them if there's anybody there. I feel like we're maybe getting fine. Yeah. I thought, like, I wasn't sure if that guy was dead or alive. Well, now we know. Still don't have enough for a smoke grenade. Guess I take a Luger. I think the MG34 is pretty good as well. I rarely ever use it because I feel like that 50 round magazine just goes so quickly. The good thing is we're putting a lot more pressure on them than they put on us. And it seems like they're only holding on at the minute because their respawns, they thin us out just enough as to where we can actually not really take the point when as soon as their respawns get to assist, which is a bit of an issue. Goodbye, MG. Face myself.
In Deckung! Einfach in Deckung, Männer! Bomber im Anflug!
I didn't see whoever shot me. I don't know, I feel like maybe I could be more useful as if I can flamethrower dude at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna try it out. Rarely ever take flamethrower, especially on the German side. That fucking 30 caliber is doing work there. Well, we got it anyway. And actually, flamethrower is a lot more useful for this next point, so it changed, and it's going to be more useful now, so that's good.
Ich werfe eine Nebelgranate!
I'll equip myself a Mauser. Try and move through fucking covered terrain, but really quite difficult. I'm just going to wait for the other guys to move in before I go, because going around this corner is particularly difficult, and he waited too long, so I'm going over here. Okay, I'm going to do something really risky. That is odd. This is actually a really good position. Okay. Will not jump down from that. Bit too risky. Jump down from here, however.
I'm gonna need some help!
Get in.
Scheiße! Handgranate!
I have no clue where I got shot from there, but at least I got one guy.
I'm gonna need some help! I need help!
And now somebody grabbed my flamethrower. I think it's really fucking stupid how anyone can just grab a flamethrower off the floor. Does not work that way. We're still doing a lot better than they were though, so
Ich werfe eine Nebelgranate!
it's actually fairly well fought by them. I'm not sure how we managed to take that second point, but that first one even. But we did, so. And that was not advisable. I shouldn't have done that, that was stupid. Kind of want to play with FG42 or actually Sturmgewehr 44 might be nice. Fuck it, I will grab that. I mean, the FG42 is great. It has such a good rate of fire, but the reload speed for that magazine is just pretty horrendous. So unless you have help, the reload is pretty fatal at times. Really? I swear I killed that guy.
In Ordnung, ich gehe zu Bertha.
Shame. Well, it's the father of all assault rifles.
Nebelgranaten
Personally, I prefer the
Ich
FG-42,
setze eine
but
Nebelwand ein.
that's because I'm special, and I suppose a lot of gun enthusiasts prefer it for various reasons. I'm not saying I'm a gun enthusiast because I'm British, obviously.
Das ist eine Granate.
I'm not legally entitled to own one.
Mitstehend, Arschloch. Scheiße. Ganz verdammt.
Really? They didn't really do a good job of guarding that downstairs area. This guy's there, but he's not looking at that door whatsoever. Thought he had my back, but
Ich muss nachladen.
I suppose everyone sort of moved, unfortunately. So I shouldn't be blaming that guy, but it was a combination of everyone's fault in that situation. Just didn't have the correct doors covered. One of the few decent automatic rifles though, so who am I to complain?
Ich muss nachladen.
Well, I know where there is a guy.
Kann ich fliegen?
Oh, he's in the opposite fucking building. I wonder where the last guy is. He must have been hiding very well. Just equip myself a sling. You'd think we'd have better camouflage, like all white. I'm pretty sure in Band of Brothers the Germans are wearing
Ich werfe eine Nebelgranate.
white coats
Ich
and
werfe
shit.
eine Nebelgranate.
So it's the closest I can
Ich
get
werfe eine Nebelgranate.
this particular loadout.
Achtung, ich werfe eine kleine Funkgerät. Beeilung.
And we took it. That's good.
Sehr gut.
Freaking
Außenwand der
MG
Welt
is
ist
still
gerade, dass
there
wir
though,
Bertha
so I'm gonna...
eingenommen haben.
For fuck's sake. I am not having fun now. Now it's personal.
Gib mir Deckung.
bloody sniper as well that shot me at that range. It's just embarrassing. This is where that MG is somewhere in here. So, be fairly careful. It's probably retreated. Well, this is very worrisome.
Die Luftwaffe macht ihre Sache gut. Ha! Fantastisch!
Damn. To be fair, this building is particularly difficult to clear because there are so many fucking angles on each side. If I had any sort of useful grenade, I would probably use that. Unfortunately, all I have are bloody smoke grenades. But there's really sort of important.
Ich werfe eine Nebelgranate!
That church is just like the best firing position in the world. Oh my god, that was so close.
Auf damit, du Tiefflieger! Ich muss nachladen! Achtung!
Okay, that's a really bullshit position. I'll have to go back there when I get a sort of decent rifle. I may be dead. Yeah, oh my god, I just saw that grenade just roll away.
Wer hat ein Funkgerät? Zu mir damit!
Gonna try a new tactic.
Nebelgranaten raus!
What? I mean, no clipping is slightly for this game, but it's so annoying. So many instances of times that I've died because the guys just slightly bumped me when I've been aiming at somebody. I cannot see shit.
Scheiße!
And I just got shot by a smoke cloud, essentially.
Ich setze eine Nebelwand ein!
Might be worth taking a flamethrower again, but I don't know, because if you get shot in the back, you kill everybody else around you. I don't think people take that into consideration when they take flamethrower.
Wer hat ein Funkgerät? Zu mir damit!
Because in these really cramped I see guys.
Ich werfe eine Nebelgranate! Ich setze eine Nebelwand ein!
Now we know there's a guy up in there. I completely forgot I was on semi-auto. What? I did not see that guy, he blended right in. Oh, it's so tempting. Fuck it, I'm gonna take actual grenades, there's enough grenades there. Don't know if I got shot by somebody or plane just then. I think it was the plane, but I am not 100%.
Auf damit, du Tiefflieger! Verdammt nochmal! Was zum Teufel machst du da?
I really don't know what to do at this point. That guy's just going to keep camping that corner, so, and he always has the advantage. So I'm approaching with the gun. This is just a really difficult point. So yeah, I'm approaching him with the gun on my right. So defenders have the advantage because he can shoot me before I shoot him.
Amerikanischer Tiefflieger!
And that's just gonna happen. That guy's AFK, so I'm just gonna fucking work it. What the fuck is he? Oh.
Bringt mir ein Funkgerät, Beeilung! Die Arschlöcher werden sich unseren Besuch freuen! Gebt uns Nebeldeckung! Wer hat ein Funkgerät? Zu mir damit! Wer hat ein Funkgerät? Zu mir damit! Männer! Ich lade nach!
Pretty sure I got that guy. That scared the shit out of me though. Maybe I didn't get that guy.
Handgranaten raus! Ich werfe eine Granate! Wer hat ein Funkgerät? Zu mir damit! Damn it!
my only solution is to just always pre-fire that corner. We've only got 13 seconds before we lose.
Ich werfe eine Nebelgranate! Ich werfe eine Nebelgranate!
Well, we got further than they did. Anything but Breville. Come on, Foy. And Breville's gonna fucking win. Oh no. Yes! Fuck Breville. Like, it's not fun to play. Even if it is like the best looking map out of all of them, but come on.
Kameraden, der Feind ist hier. Sie versuchen, das Gebiet zu sichern. Wir müssen zügig vorstoßen und die Punkte sichern, bevor sie es tun.
She's gonna take it 4 times.
Los geht's, Jungs!
It's not the game mode I thought it was.
Das Hauptquartier meldet. Der Feind ist
Good old German poster. I'm really not. How small is this capture zone? It's ridiculous. Like, if I was over there, I should be in the capture zone. Oh, fuck that. Tell you another thing I do dislike, which is why I don't play sniper a lot, is like, for some reason the bloom is different when you're using a scope, and it's just a bit annoying at times because you'd be looking. It's like how your eyes adjust from one light source to another. So if you go from a very dark room into a very well lit place, like if you go from, say, a basement to outside during the middle of the day, your eyes take a while to adjust. But there's like a strange scenario because I think it's because all of the scopes in this game are long eye relief, being that look at them. Like, you can keep your other eye open whilst using them, and so I'm able to see the surrounding area whilst I'm using the scope. Well, we took out the machine gunner. So our job done effectively. And now they have another one.
Da ist ein MG! Kann mich
I think he's just respawned and so he's spamming. So yeah, that did not go well. I should have repositioned. That was my bad. We've got so many fucking AFK players. Both in terms of skill and in terms of... Well, actually this guy's back now, but... That being said, I've not really been playing my best recently.
Wer hat ein Funkgerät? Zu mir damit!
This particular map is interesting. No, I wish I had it 7 times, but what can you do? Oh, those are some good shots. Well, somebody's got a Springfield. The capture distance for these guns, for these points, is ridiculously small. Gotta use James Bond gun though. No, this is next to the Luger, the oldest pistol in this game. Do I have a grenade?
Handgranaten raus!
Through which I can do that. Hopefully that got him. Let's go investigate. Oh, well, he's dead anyway. That wasn't due to me, though. Got a sniper somewhere. Oh well. That's an icon I wish I saw more. Most objectives when you're playing as a sniper. Come on. Like. Ooh, I can actually have a grease bolt now. Like, yes, snipers should be using long range, but generally also it's just a lot better for your team if you actually help out on objectives. Like, if I hadn't gone, that guy at that truck with the MG might have got absolutely wrecked by those guys in the window. And I didn't actually end up killing them, I don't think, but be honest, I think other than me capping, it's worth me watching that door. For that reason.
Ich lade nach. Punkt eingenommen. Kameraden! Führungsstelle meldet. Ich lade nach. Gesichert. Ich werfe eine Granate.
No, you need
Runter,
that.
Männer!
So. Hit that barn again.
Männer, ich lade nach.
That's something they need to fix, actually, how primary weapons and sometimes pistols, when you have a flamethrower or an iron toss or whatever it is, they spew flame out the end of the weapons, even when they're not, when it's a weapon that can't be ignited. So essentially you see a fire coming out of a K98 or whatever weapon it might be.
Hey, ich bin hier am Nachladen.
Damn. Let's have a heavy kit. I don't know, personally I'm in the belief of snipers in this game shouldn't be used as snipers, they should be like designated marksmen instead. So if you have the ability to take out an MG that's pinning down your team, that's a window or something, you should be able to do that. That's really your primary function, is to take out machine guns. Or burn to death, like that. Honestly, I'd rather have the P38 than the PPK, but it's more of a self-defense weapon, really. It's not really supposed to be made for pushing through the buildings. P38, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the P38 does more damage, or it seems that way whenever I... Because I mistook that oven for a guy that was aiming at me. Don't know how I managed to do that. This building is absolutely superb for sight lines and sniping. Depends where they come from though, is the thing. Of course you can push through here. It's pushing down this thing, which is the issue. And if you get in here, then you're pretty much set. Shit.
Easy, easy.
Once again, I'm at the top of the scoreboard
Fucking easy.
just for their objectives though, so...
Trivial.
And I'm a fucking sniper. This is the thing. Like, fuck these guys. Honestly. I can get a mute. That guy can definitely get a mute. Kinda wanna pay Kamashio. Of course it's gonna be fucking Dunkirk. Can't wait till people get bored of this map and stop voting for it. It's not. I personally, it's better than Breville, but it's still way overplayed. I actually like the last bit on the beach. It's the most interesting part of the map, in my honest opinion, with the sand dunes. Of course, that actually restricts the weapons that you can use, so you can't use the FG42 because obviously it's in 1940 and it hasn't been invented yet. So, well, it's in development, but it's not around just yet. So, I don't know. I find it. I'm glad that they somewhat try to keep to military accuracy in this game. Of course, I'm just gonna go as Gordon Highlanders because why wouldn't you play Scottish guy? Do not want a smoke grenade. I'd rather have a sling.
We got an imminent Jerry Warband.
I've got a radio here, but I'm not seeing any officers.
Down and snipers watching the line. And don't forget to bring radios so we can get. I need a wireless over here. Again, we are not letting them have it. Would you be so kind as to get this fucking radio? Negative. Taking sniper fire. We are getting arseholed over here! We need support fire!
I'm very lucky that I didn't get sniped just then. Hopefully somebody's guarding this house over here. It's the main way for them to get in. Well, okay, exactly.
Grenade, move!
Yeah. I need to actually get back to this. Oh, fucking predictable, but I needed to call in supply so I could heal up because one shot from a grenade, like even if I catch just a tiny bit of shrapnel, would have killed me there. My artillery must have got somebody there. So at least it was somewhat effective. Didn't kill multiple people. But oh jeez, that was really risky. Going out in front of that MG guy.
Who's packing the radio? I need one! Who's packing the radio? I need one! Who's packing the radio? I need one! Section command at the station. Additional supplies needed. Can you help us out? Over. Who's packing the radio? I need one!
We'll call in artillery on there in a second. So they can copy
Station,
me
this is section
much
committee.
better.
Requesting a bombing run on these coordinates. Over.
Anyone got any spare ammo? Cheers! That's right!
I need a wireless over here.
This sight on this stem is so so weird.
Come in station, this is Section Commander. Commence fire on my target, over.
Oh, God.
Come in station, this is Section Commander. Commence fire on my target, over. Who's packing the radio? I need one.
And now the radio guy's fucked up. Fab.
Ah, shit! We are getting arseholed over here! We need support fire!
Why won't it? It was letting me use it before.
We are getting arseholed over here! We need support fire!
Oh. Well, hopefully I got it in. I don't know. It's the blade sight is very interesting, I find. Like it's I don't know why I assume it's for estimating range or possibly using against aircraft. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't seem to really make a difference. I personally just prefer the original sight, but I rarely ever use the stand. I only really took officer because nobody else was taking it, so yeah, I agree with you in the sense that the Sten sight is quote unquote fat, but it's
Station, come in! Typhoon attack required.
I can't even speak. I personally prefer it to like the Owen.
Hey, watch it! That's the right typhoon!
Well, that guy got wrecked, I assume.
You bastard thing!
I got him.
Oh, nice one! Damn it!
Can't really call anything else in at the minute. I don't know, I mentioned this in my stream yesterday, but the sights of the I need to kill that guy. The sight of the Owen feels slightly off to fuck's sake. Feels slightly off to what you get once you fight it. I suppose it's because it's at an angle. So it doesn't the closer the target is to you, it doesn't really represent what you're gonna get once you pull the trigger. The recoil pattern on it feels a bit weird as well. As I'm sort of used to the Sten now. I mean, some of the sights do lend themselves. They're not as accurate, as historically accurate as they could be. Like, I know that the aperture on most of the weapons, like the aperture rear sights, are a lot larger than they should be. I personally like the Springfield A3 sight the best.
Come in station, this is Section Commander. Commence fire on my target, over.
God damn. I suppose I have to
Come in station,
aim
this is Section Commander.
just in
Commence
front.
fire
It
on
won't.
my target,
That's too
over.
close to their spawn, so it won't let me use it there. So I have to do it just in front.
Cover me, you bastards, I'm loading.
K98K has a good sight. I mean, yeah, I agree. It depends, like, it's a pity they don't have the ability to change it, because I know a lot of people cut off the hood of the front sight. As a standard it comes with them, but a few of the variants, like Swedish Mauser I believe, they took the front hood off the front sight. And whoever else adopted it, I need to pull in another.
Section Commander to station. Additional supplies needed. Can you help us out? Over.
So guy up there again. I need to remember to take a grenade when I next spawn. Personally, my biggest requested feature at the minute, which has been discussed a lot in the official Discord, as of yesterday anyway, when I brought it up, was the bayonets, and how I'd prefer them if you could just put them on whenever you wanted, as opposed to spending supply on them. Because in certain circumstances, I prefer it to not having a bayonet on. I personally prefer like having a bayonet when you're assaulting, but not when you're defending. Let's get some health. I feel like this game did miss out on having a medic class, or at least something, because at the minute the only way to get your health back up is just by going to a supply drop, and I feel like that's a bit flawed. Like, you should at least be able to bandage yourself, but it doesn't allow you to do that. Oh well, we won anyway.
Fucking Fuzeta idiot.
Anyway, time to attack. I'm being messaged on Steam at the and nobody's taking officer again, so it looks like I have this job. Honestly, calling in fire support on this particular map. Oh, well, that is not good. Sorry about that, somebody was just messaging me. I feel like the best place to call in smoke is if you go on this wharf here and call it in from the side on the main road. Oh my lord, that was fucking brutal. But if you get a radio man, the best place to call it, in my opinion, is just on this corner here. You call in a smoke barrage.
Ich brauche ein Funkgerät! Wer hat eins? Alles klar! Ich brauche ein Funkgerät! Jawohl! Wer hat eins? Leitstelle! Hier kommt Führer! Könnt ihr eine Rauchschale an diese Stellung abfeuern? Ende!
Oh, god damn it. I added this Italian guy yesterday through the Discord, and I don't know if he's able to join me through Steam or not. Well, my team is obviously better because we've instantly outclassed them. Wasn't really sure where that guy was. I really do not want to play officer anymore, but no other guy's going to take it, so I guess I'm stuck with it.
Männer, ich brauche sofort ein Funkgerät!
Where is he? God damn it. Thank you. Well, unfortunately my push to talk key for this is a bit different to the game.
Leitstelle! Hier Gruppenführer! Könnt ihr eine Rauchfahne an diese Stellung abfeuern? Ende!
Okay.
Sie haben uns!
Now I will just have to make do.
Ich nebele ein, Männer!
I just never usually take officer, even though I've played a bit more than most people in the game. So just have to deal with it. I feel like there's a guy on the bandstand or something.
Hey, I need a radio over here.
Jawohl!
There's a guy over here. Go and backstab him. Oh no. These grenades. I don't know, I feel like officer is always necessary. Personally. Especially just for supply drop. The benefits outweigh the rest. It's a veritable feast of British troops. Yeah, Dog Red, you need an officer. To be honest, you just need a team working in unison. It's a big thing on Dog Red.
Achtung! Ich lade nach!
Gotta do the work. Seems like I could have assaulted this place all by myself at the minute.
Einer von uns ist getroffen!
Oh Jesus, I thought I killed that guy. There's definitely a guy there. What? Oh dear. That was a shame. I guess I'll just grab another smoke grenade.
Verstanden! Schmeiße Nebelgranate! Ich nebele ein! Leitstelle! Ihr Gruppenführer! Könnt ihr eine Rauchschwade an diese Stellung abfeuern? Ende! Nebelgranaten raus! Ich nebele ein, Männer! Höre gerade, wir sind auf Bertha!
Right. Yeah, well, Breville, I keep saying Breville, but Breville and Dunkirk are just gonna be like this for a while. It's unfortunate. Foy and Crete are the other two most played, but they're actually decent maps, so... I guess I wasn't being watched from the back. I understand why some of the maps aren't played. Jesus Christ, that guy. Yeah, I actually like both Reichwald and Rhineland. They're decent map. I wish they were played more. I forget which is the one that you have to push up the hill. I think it's... I'm not sure, I can't remember. But the one where you have to push up the hill is the British. I enjoy that one. Fuck that guy. Officer by himself is always going to get wrecked. always going to be my priority, is it?
Gib mir Deckung! Ich lade nach!
Whoever I'm playing. Shit, there's a guy over there.
Nebelgranaten raus! Ich werfe eine Nebelgranate!
Werfe eine Granate!
Ich gehöre...
Oh, there must have been a guy behind me in that corner. They discussed that in the dev stream yesterday about cooldowns, but it's not going to happen because, you know, it just doesn't make any sense to have cooldowns for maps, because you may be on a server and whoever wins should... whichever map wins should be the map played, no matter how popular or unpopular it is, so...
Leitstelle! Hier Gruppenführer! Könnt ihr eine Rauchschwade an diese Stellung abfeuern? Ende!
I mean, it's good to an extent, but it's not really
Schmeiß eine Nebelgranate!
how the game should be played, in my opinion.
Schmeiß eine Nebelgranate!
Because if you're in a group of people and you just want to play the same map again, or try again, it's a good option.
Achtung!
Handgranaten raus!
What I'm saying is, voting system works and it should be changed. My biggest gripe about this particular capture point is it's so big, so the British can just push in and hold it from anywhere, because you've got to clear them all out, and it's just so ridiculous because the capture zone is so big on that particular point. Let's be realistic though, the community for this game isn't too big. Like, most of the time I'm playing, I see 640 players online, or something around that mark, and you know, you've just got to cater to the needs of the many, and like, even though that may not be what the game developers were intending, with certain maps, it's the best you can do, really. I need my radio gun.
Ich brauche sofort ein Funkgerät! Leitstelle! Hier Gruppenführer! Wir benötigen Sperrfeuer an dieser Position! Ende! Ich brauche Hilfe! Ich lade gerade nach!
Yeah, this game really is great. Like, a big thing that I feel has held it back is the fact that it's still in gaming critic circles referred to as a mod for Insurgency, whereas I feel like it's a game in its own right, really. So as a result of it being classed as a mod, not many places have reviewed it. Like, PC Gamer's not reviewed it, and Rock Paper Shotgun's not taken a look at it, apart from, you know, but they don't review. Their reviews aren't scored, and a lot of places' reviews aren't scored, and I appreciate that fact because I'm a reviewer myself. But yeah, I did do a brief stint at PC Gamer on a work experience, the UK PC Gamer anyway, and yeah, they're nice fellas, but they just have so many games to cover. Like, this one doesn't have the community to stand up to it. Right.
Kameraden! Führungsstelle meldet, wir haben Cäsar gesichert!
Männer! Ich brauche sofort ein Funkgerät!
Alles klar!
Leitstelle! Hier
Oh,
Gruppenführer!
that guy's nearly fucking
Auf
right.
dieser Position! Kommen!
Oh, lesson learned by that guy. Always move from cover to cover. In case, and in a lot of cases, you need to crawl. God damn, the hitbox of that tank is just... Well, we win anyway. Yeah, Red Orchestra 2 is fantastic. I don't know if you've played Rising Storm 2, which came out recently, but I was so excited for that game, and I ended up buying this just before it came out, and this game is so much better at the minute. Oh, that's a pretty good fire support thing. But yeah, this game is so much better in terms of its gunplay, and it's just a lot more polished on its fucking mod. It's just it's just like so much more polished than Rising Storm 2 is right now, which is a shame because I really wanted Rising Storm 2 to be good. But there's so much stuff they should have done with it. Like, to start off with, they should have developed a new engine to go with it. And this is holding up to Rising Storm 2, despite it being on Source. Rising Storm 2 is still on Unreal 3, I believe it is, and it just looks terrible, and the engine is really struggling to put up with the amount of foliage and shit that's in that game. I don't know, I think Rising Storm 2 will get to the place that Red Orchestra 2 is at the minute, but it's going to take some time. It's probably going to be after they add Australians into the game, and I don't know, I feel like for now this is going to be my staple go-to apart from Arma 3. Please don't make me play Officer again, thank God. Time to play a bit of MG, although I'll trigger if I have an MG as a paratrooper, so I'll switch Army.
Macht eure Funkgeräte bereit. Wir werden die Unterstützung brauchen. Wir greifen sie an. Position für Position. Bereit machen. Los!
I did get Red Orchestra 2 when it came out, but I can't really remember what it was like because it was a long time ago now. Oh. My mistake, I thought I was somewhere different. I have played Squad when it had a free weekend some time ago. A lot like Battlefield 2, Project Reality, which is what it was based on. The gameplay is a lot like Battlefield 2. Excuse me, why? Oh, and I didn't even kill him. The guy with the rifle should have gone in before me, really. Like, there was no way I was going to kill him with a pistol. Oh, you know what time it is? It's FG42 time. Gotta get the appropriate outfit for it. Goddamn, that guy's got the Fallschirmjäger 3 unit, which I really want, because that... I don't know, the webbing just looks nicer, and the camo is just nice, as opposed to this sort of plain black and grey. Oh. Yeah, I'll be honest, and I'll say I bought most of the skins, most of the units, just by trading in, using my trading cards that I didn't really want badges for. I just sold them and got to my money that way. Yeah, 101st is nice. I actually prefer the 82nd in terms of how they look, so they have that nice webbing on their helmets. But they only have that on the rifleman, sniper and officer slots, I believe. I think I got it for significantly cheaper than €6. Ugh. Give me a sec. Yeah, I believe they are adding. They're going to have to add a British paratroop unit. Simply because Reveal is a map that had there was primarily a conflict with British paratroopers, and there are currently no British paratroopers in the game. This is so fucking risky to do this.
Das ist unser Bomber!
Just gonna hide down here.
Eine Riesenbombe!
Well, on custom servers there already is a market garden map, and a few. Oh, okay. Oh.
Deep artillery on a bigger phone.
Kann mich irgendwer hören? Besorgt mir ein verdammtes Funkgerät!
Oh, god damn it, was I'm gonna have to go and get food in a while because I have not eaten anything today, so I'm getting a bit shaky.
What?
Yeah, totally. Like, I think they could do a really good Africa. I mean, personally, I'd love to see them add an Italian faction later, because hardly any game has an Italian faction in terms of World War II stuff. Or maybe even a Free French unit for the Commonwealth or something would be interesting. Honestly, I just want to see a mass 39 or something. Those are really nice bolt actions.
Easy.
That was a shame. Unfortunately, I was spending a lot of time concentrating on speaking rather than playing. Somehow still got MVP though, so... Oh, that's another faction I really want. Commandos. Let's try a bit of Bren gun action. Obviously it's gonna you can't have every unit or regiment that you want in the game because that would be ridiculous, but I believe there is a way to get up somewhere, but is this where I wanted to go? Yeah, this is a pretty good spot. But hardly anyone utilise. I like it, but the magazine and this battle sight is it just gets in the way. So it's always good to have this little bit of cover on your right hand side. I suppose I should go. There's hardly anybody regroups in this game, which is a big fucking problem.
Lads, friendly! Are you here? I need a witness over here!
Oh, I think it's better than the STG personally, but personally the best automatic weapons in this game are probably I'm gonna move just in case. Oh, then maybe I should not move back. I'm keeping these smoke grenades either. I might have a pistol. The bar is great because it uses 30-06, which is the same rounds that the Springfield and the M1 Garand uses, so as such it kills anything in one hit. It's a shame it doesn't come with the bipod by default. It's the one disadvantage it has to the other automatic weapons in the game. And yes, I've come back to exact. But what with it? I'll just head down here. Oh shit, they've actually capped. And my game froze. Great. It was possibly the worst possible time for it to freeze. That window that guy's shooting at is definitely the fucking worst place to come out, because unless you get the jump just right, you don't come out there. I mean, I don't go for kills. Usually I like hanging around on the flanks. But obviously I should have probably been in the and there's a guy here. See, this is a flank I like to defend, but it's really difficult to push out on. Ugh. But yeah, there's a little bit around that corner, but unfortunately there's literally no cover. So with this weapon it's a pretty big disadvantage, because a lot of your peripheral vision is blocked by the fucking massive magazine. I might actually stay, because if they keep coming around that flank, it's a damn good position. Yeah, the Vickers is not great. Full on shot through that guy, but whatever.
Someone head to the regroup point! We need some more men up here!
I will go. Oh, somebody else is going.
HQ reported enemy at Come on, board, you bastard thing!
This is a really good spot, actually.
Chucking a grenade!
Although that smoke doesn't help at all. I don't know why people throw smoke or even take it on defense, because it's definitely to your detriment. Ooh. That was not good. So yeah, I'd rather take a sling. And this is the last guy left. I don't think he knows what he's doing. I think he was AFK or something.
Are you here, lad? Here yet? We're coming!
They're definitely going to get this point now, so I don't know, even know if it's worth rushing in there. Yeah, I knew it. We're going to lose this point because this position is really freaking good.
Oh, fuck off!
Ugh, we should definitely be able to destroy him. Plus, it wouldn't let me.
We got sharpers marching about the northwest!
See, even when you're not aiming down sights, this weapon is really freaking difficult to manage. Like, this mag is just in the way constantly.
Reloading cover!
There's no way we win against 7 waves though.
Right! We got sharpers marching about the north! Enemy down!
I will say that, yeah, I agree with you in the sense that the British maps specifically are not friendly for machine gunners.
Come on! I hope you lads are taking note! Jennies! West!
Getting a bit too low on ammo!
It's 1 wave down, 2 to go. Bastone's good for machine gunners as well, I think, on attack. I mean, to be honest, I think it's bad if you don't have them, because you really need that suppression. Oh dear, well that guy got wrecked by a grenade because I shot him. Just gonna reload here.
Give me cover, I'm loading!
Yeah, there's one other thing about the Bren is that the reload speed is terrible. And it probably would have saved me if I'd reloaded a bit quicker there. This guy cannot aim for shit there. Oh my god, his aim is so bad. But he's a new player, so I'll be kind.
Hello?
Oh dear, oh my god. Yeah, but it's unrealistically slow reload. Like the Bren was famed for having very quick reload. I am probably going to take a break in a second. I will... depending on the map. I have not played Salerno today, so I'll give it a go. This map, as I was discussing yesterday, is so favoured for the Germans. It's not even real. And it's pretty much a concrete copy of the Day of Defeat source map Avalanche. Like, the layout for that particular square is exactly the same. I'm trying to think of which one this is. For the minute, I'm just going to go grenade. I'm just going to go standard rifleman at this point.
Dieses Gebiet ist besetzt und wir müssen es sichern. Der Feind ist auch hier. Wir müssen uns schnell
But yeah, this map is pretty much exactly what Day of Defeat source Avalanche was. Day of Defeat source was actually a fairly decent game. This is just a clusterfuck of snipers and MG positions though, which is what makes it difficult really. And I just got team cut. Honestly, I've no clue what that guy was thinking. There's no way an American could have got to see that quickly. And somehow... Wow. Well, somehow we are losing. And this is a very... Okay, so this guy's just camping. This guy's just camping by C. And this guy is also by C. So that is probably why we're losing, because nobody's actually going for the points. And that guy's... Oh well. To be fair, I'm at the bottom of the leaderboard. So, I am not one to talk. Yeah, I do not enjoy this game mode. It suits larger shooters, I feel, like Battlefield or something with more players. It does not suit this particular game, the amount of players, because your forces either get spread way too thin. It really just depends on it's pretty much like a rock paper scissors scenario, I feel. Like whoever gets their guys to the point first is going to be the winner, or however many guys you choose to commit to a certain point affects who wins. You have to just bolt action again because I've been using automatic for like the past 3 maps, so. Oh my god, let me in! That window. Yeah, there are some little issues with the map clicking, I feel. Specifically, sandbags on Dog Red are particularly bad, and there are some surfaces that you should easily be able to jump over, but you can't because there's an invisible wall that goes up above where they actually are. It's just like the hitboxes of things are so much bigger than what they appear like. For example, 2 maps ago on Dunkirk, where I was shooting at a guy with a MP40 over a tank, and the actual hitbox of the tank wasn't letting me hit him, even though I was aimed directly at him and I had plenty of clearance. So yeah, there are some little niches that you should be able to get. It's no excuse for me dying to that guy, but I'm just not paying attention.
Ich muss nachladen.
I'm more used to being able to open up than just been using automatic weapons. It matters can't even speak, but yeah, when you're playing bolt action, you've really got to get your mindset in the right place. You are very vulnerable. Oh, there's a guy literally right across from him. I don't know how he didn't see him. Probably going to shoot him. There he is again. Oh, he actually managed to come up on him. Fair enough. Credit to the guy. I feel Red Orchestra 2, the bolting is a lot quicker than in this game, depending on which settings you've got. If you've got manual bolt or automatic bolt. But it's like every weapon in Red Orchestra 2 has a greased bolt.
Easy.
They're so much quicker. And we don't have an officer. I really don't want to play officer. No, we do, so that's fine. I might actually just go and play around with the MG34 for a while.
Geht's, Jungs? Nein! Nein!
Yeah, Red Orchestra 2, you're on a much more even playing field. The ratio of automatic weapons to riflemen in this game is it's more in favour of automatic weapons. That guy. And my game noise is creeping out because that's Steam for you. It's not like rapid fire weapons. Oh, if I'd gotten a chance to shoot there, they would have been wrecked. Yeah, in Red Orchestra 2, it was a bit unrealistic in terms that when you pick up some enemy guy's weapon, you get the entirety of his ammo reserve that he has left. Whereas in this game, you only get the ammo that's left in the gun. Be that an invisible 200 round belt of ammunition from an MG42 or whatever. And they're just gonna constantly watch. I feel like we've not really used our position for an advantage in this game. That, and I'm not particularly playing well at the minute. I just really need food, is the issue. I have the low blood sugar shakes. Didn't with that guy there.
Hey, ich lade nach!
Yeah, I agree with you in that sense. It really depends on who has the better team, takes the advantage on the map as quickly as they can.
Oh, tut mir leid. Nein.
The church in particular. In Day of Defeat Source version of this map, whoever had the church pretty much won. Whereas it doesn't feel like that in this version. It feels like whoever is set up to deal with all of the positions, all of the sniping positions is going to be in a better standing to win the map.
Oh, tut mir leid. Nein.
Yeah, I agree. I was absolutely decimating them on Dog Red earlier, because on the point C, that point has a lot of really good flanking positions. And, if you get in the right place at the right time, you can absolutely nail them. I can't believe. Oh, that was hilarious.
Scheiße! Scheiße!
Ugh, did not get onto that guy in time. It's one thing I do not enjoy about the Panzerfaust is... No, the Panzerschreck. Panzerfaust is the other one. Panzerschreck, that massive shield on the way really limits your view. Boy is a fantastic map. It's still my favourite. Despite, to be honest, like, I enjoy it particularly because you really have to work together well to win on that game when you're playing as the Americans. And the same goes for the Germans, really. It's all about maintaining decent positions and getting the right amount of people in the right place. So if you have a MG and a sniper on each side, each flank, you're really like in a good position to win the map. Yeah, Bastogne C. I don't know if you were watching when I was playing Bastogne a bit earlier, but that is so difficult to deal with as a German. No matter how much smoke, they're always going to have vision on you from the church tower. And then if they push out to the far right flank into those houses and apartments, you're really going to struggle because they have a massive advantage defending on there. Because I was saying, if you go up the hill, your weapon is going to be on your right side. If you go up those stairs that weave your way into the apartment buildings, they're always going to be able to shoot at you first.
Amerikanischer Luft.
A bit like how in castles in the Middle Ages, it's if you're going up a spiral staircase in a tower, for example, the defender has their attacking arm free, assuming they're right-handed. So whoever's coming up the tower is at a disadvantage because they've got the massive spire of the staircase to deal with. Thank Lord that's over. Most accurate, what, 7.6%? The spiral staircase on Crete isn't so much of a problem because it doesn't go up forever. So, yeah. Crete is a fantastic map. This is my second favourite because in general, a lot of people tend to go in on the left flank where it's heavily defended, whereas you should be going in on the right flank. Just play a bit of it. Oh, well, Brazil has won again. I'm going to take a quick break for, I don't know, about 10-15 minutes, and then I'll come back. So if you want to stay around, feel free, but I will be back in 10-15 minutes. Right, goodbye.